Hello everybody and welcome back to Bagendgaming. This is episode 36 of the Let's Play Bellwright. I'm as always Scroto Baggins, and what a wine fest I had last time, but are you kidding me? It was just, well, I don't know what to say. Our own soldiers, they didn't do anything at all. And there's just, well, I don't know, it just kept raining with brigands that I could not kill, and none of my soldiers did anything. And when I say did anything, I mean it's like they can't do any damage to these guys. And yeah, just more and more and more and more of these guys appeared, and I couldn't do anything. And let's see if I'm just dying here again. I must admit I am pretty tilted about the way it ended last time. Let me just grab some arrows here. So yeah, I had to begin this with killing off these brigands that are left here. Which is in itself pretty annoying. Look at that. Look at that. That's just... it's just all my HP in one single slash. I don't know what to do. I should probably get some better armor. And look at that, that was an arrow right through his face. No damage whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious. Just get this guy forward. There we go. Alright. So, first things first, let's pick up some healing. And pick up whatever we had in our own storage here. Hopefully we have some healing. We have some food. Old food. I simply don't know what to do about these brigand patrols. They are just, well, it was just, I don't know what to say. There were insane amounts of brigands coming. Even though I had 26 people here, they were just ripped to shreds before they could do anything. And again, I'm not sure what to do about it at all. Seems like it's only me who are able to do any damage, and the only way to do any damage to them is to hit them in the face 14 times. Yeah, so might as well just place the bell tower again and yeah, start that construction. And then we might have to think about what to do here. Yeah, all right. Have 8,000 renown. That's at least something. Don't know if what I need to do. I have told them here they can go and grab some armor and some better what's that, weapons. They should be going to this here preset when they are going on when they, what am I trying to say, when they are getting to a companion or becoming soldiers, they should go and grab some loot here or some weaponry. And that should be, yeah, better than what they had. But yeah, I just don't know if they do it. It doesn't seem like they have any thing when they're coming. At least they're not having any weapons doing any damage. I don't know if it has something to do with skill or why. We do have a lot of shields lying about. I don't see anybody with a shield coming. I don't know what's going on. Let's go over here. Could we just get people to grab some armors, or what's going on? Make a one-off. Just make, I don't know, 20? Then everybody should have some helmets. 20? I don't care if we have enough resources. Just linen and fur. And thick breeches. This might be too much. An adventurer's garb. That's a bit easier. Make 20. Or a basic. That might be better. 20 of those then. Don't know why it requires feathers. This is also good, but this is probably the best easy thing to make. Thick breeches does give some armor. Let's make 20 of those. I guess I'll just grab a helmet of some sort. I could just grab one of those. Civilians up clothing. Well, let's just set this as priority 1. So we need a lot of things in here. Good thing it's pelt, we have a lot of that. And in here, I don't know, maybe I should sort this out. We don't need a rocket axe. Oh yes we do. We might not need simple axes. That was one off. We do have battle axes, hose. Just remove some of this. I don't want one plank shield, I want to have some. 30 arrows, why don't we have enough resources? We should have bronze ingots. And even in here there is 28 wood. It says 0 out of 10. I don't know how this works. where they're getting the resources from, since they can't see them. Bit annoying sometimes. We could get a spear. Let's make a couple of those. Arming swords. I want to have, what, 10 arming swords? Give it to people. 15 arming swords maybe. And we have better. We have better, what's it face? Shields maybe? It does the same thing, it probably just has some more HP. Do this. Sure. I don't know what it is with the resources, why it says that, but it is definitely a bit annoying. Reclamation party, alright. And 7 brigands. Well, well. So this has gone down in prosperity. This is still alright. Does it need anything? Clothing? Fulfillable. We mostly, or they mostly need some, what was it, clothing? You want me to pay 5 point something per wood? That's a lot, in my opinion. Well, let's just go ahead and sleep here. We are going to do some fighting. Hopefully this doesn't mean that we are sleeping for 24 hours. Doesn't seem like we are. Grab this. What's going on? So Padstow is getting attacked.
With more houses, we could make a small city there.
And
don't you think?
We are building the village bell tower in Bradford. We can go ahead and take this bandit camp out. That has been renewed. Guess I want to take this out at some point, but that can wait.
Ever notice how mushrooms just appear out of nowhere? It's like magic.
Kind of looks like everybody is back on living. Let me just take out these bandits. They should be right in front of me. Up here. These are 2-shot. Where's this stamina? I need to have something that gives me more stamina regen, that's for sure. I believe there must be a correlation between how much tension you have on the bow and the amount of damage it does. Because when I don't have full tension, it just doesn't do any damage. We're making some light shields. Good to see. How far are these guys? They still have some way to go. Does it go right between these guys like 3 times in a row? Can't understand it. I am beginning to tilt a bit about this game. It's somewhat annoying, and I don't know what to do to make my villagers strong enough to take out these bandits. Is that guy just impossible to hit, or what is going on? Is it just armor? Is that the only thing we can do to make the villages stronger? Better gear? But how do we make sure that they are going to equip it? That is the next question. I don't know, but I guess we will find out in order to liberate some more villages. Is the answer just the crossbow? I don't know. Stamina regen per second. It's almost twice as much as the others. I don't know if one of the solutions is making more crafting stations.
News from the kingdom?
Do we just need more pit saws here?
Happy days. All thanks to you.
And more. Don't know.
The village is looking better and better.
Glad it's my home.
Maybe we could use more these. I've tried setting more people on delivery duty. There's 2 guys on this weaver's loom. Yeah.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
I don't quite know. like these are being worked on all the time.
Hurry up and harvest, or it's snow and root stew for us.
And what about the toolmaker?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
What was the other crafting? What was the first thing we had? Where we could craft things? That's a good question. Workbench. Have a workbench here. And a workbench beside it. What is Crimson Wheat doing? I don't know. What are we making? Plank shields. Why can't I remove these that I have made? Not enough resources.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
And what is that? Called a bloomery. We can just have these running at the same time. We have a lot of stone anyways. I don't know why none of these are on it. Given that got priorities, do have some people on smelting duty, don't we? This is now on smelting duty. Boys Beavis.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
We had this guy. He's just okay. Alright. Wood cutting. You can see what they're doing. Some of them are delivering. Harvesting. Switching gear. Delivering. Literally crafting. Constructing. Delivering. To Pitzel, okay. Alright. I believe there is people here we can get who were pretty cheap. Who could just do some stuff for us, maybe. I got that guy. He was pretty strong for a dude who is just tier 1, but I guess that was just a one-off.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
This guy can be pretty good at researching. He can become a pretty good fighter. Now these could be right. Let's see if we can't recruit a guy or two.
Happy days,
here
all thanks to
in
you.
Blackridgepool. I really need to be thinking how we can make our guys better at fighting, because this is just, that was just ridiculous. We had what, 20 people, and don't think they did anything. Also, I need to take that out. Where did she go? He just disappeared. But just, these can actually be pretty good. They can become 10 at crafting some of these. But yeah, just decent at everything. Where did she go? She's right beside me.
Morning, friend. Mind the mud on the path.
Greetings. You've done well so far, so
2,000. That's nothing. If I can get 3 people here, I would love to have that. Researching, laborer, what, crafting, that's just a lot, that's just lovely. Where is she? Where is he at? I don't know. That's why. Just come here.
I'm hungry.
I can just go as a worker. But where did, why can't I see her on the map? I'm politely asking it to show her. She's a weakling though, but she's can be good at crafting. Okay, it just doesn't want to show me where that one is. He's an
Hail
expert
fellow.
carpenter.
Unfortunately, anything.
I guess
Yes.
there's nowhere.
You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that offer. But I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
Injury death chance. Okay, so there is a chance that these might die. Can I see what his level is? No. I just don't want somebody who's good at researching. I don't feel I need that.
We are just prisoners in our own homes.
Cooking. Don't feel like I need another cook. Farming and labor. Let's just grab this then. These are pretty cheap. They are very expensive in Harlem, but I guess that must
Greetings, companion. You're a good soul.
depend on how many you have recruited from the
Oh, sorry. Did I get in your way?
the same village. Maybe we should go to Farnworth and take a look down there. Could do that. Okay, they are all the way up to Padstow. I need to get over there fast. I'm not even sure I can do that. Hurry up, man. Hurry up, and there are like 7 of them. Jesus Christ. Come on, buddy. Where are they at? They are up there somewhere? Why are they took out one. That was good. Okay, so the guys in here are helping out. But they do lose prosperity each time they get killed. I've got to release the arrow here. There are some fighters in the tunnel that is helping me, so now I know this. Okay, I just got this guy right on my back. So damage is definitely rule dependent, that is very much confirmed. Side, he said. And again, they are hard to hit when they are attacking. Need to wait until we can then. Until they are finished with their swing. Okay, we lost a bit of prosperity, but we did gain a lot as well. Let's just put these arrows down here and we can pick up a lot of food. It's winter tomorrow. And some healing. There's there, pick up this. And not that apparently. Good, but we were going to Farnworth to see if we couldn't not pick up another villager.
We will sing songs of the Bellwright who brought us peace.
Brought us peace. Yeah, just moving slowly towards our village. Okay, so the villagers will fight whenever they are getting attacked. Let's just see the village. Can we build a village house? Don't have enough structure points. Well, we can get some trust. But what do I need trust for? We need prosperity. I still have no clue why hunting went all the way back down there, but alright. Nothing to do about it. These strong guys. Why
Apologies,
don't you,
I'm on. All is well.
why didn't you help us out? They're just neutral in all of this. Farnworth, let's go. If we can't find a person who wants to be a part of our village, then we have increased our village by 3 guys.
Easy.
And
yeah.
Attention
Not yet, traveler.
Okay,
But if
so we should be able to get somebody. Just a question of who it is. He's also an apprentice weaver. Is there anybody who isn't?
sorry, I don't have much time for chatting, stranger.
Tight path,
Apprentice
sorry.
labor, healer.
Good day. You've done well so far, so I'll
He-
take you up on that offer.
Not
But I'll still...
particularly good at anything. Oh,
Yes? Greetings. You're a good soul. I'd be happy to work...
same for her. Not that we necessarily need somebody who is particularly good
Welcome.
at anything,
I'm not
but
easy to win over, but gods know you've put in the time and effort. I'm in.
to see where this guy is. We are an associate. We have 1 star, so we can get one of these guys. Just take one who's closer.
Greetings. I'm not easy to win over,
Yeah.
but gods know you've put in the time and effort. I'm in.
Sure. You can
Ready when you are.
just go back
Mind yourself,
to the
will you?
village.
Come closer.
Alright, that was 3 guys more to do some laboring. Hopefully that will help us out a bit. And yeah, we need to find someone as find those who are just 5 everywhere. Here is one of them, I guess. And she seems to be delivering mud from barn to forest. Guess I'll just have a look at the forester here. Let's do that as well. But this needs mud apparently. Okay. Fine. So she can do a bit of this and that. But let's just have her do... I want smelting. I want somebody to do some crafting. I have plenty doing harvesting. I want somebody to do some wood cutting as well. Question is just, is wood cutting down woods from the forest, and is crafting doing cutting logs, for example? That's a good question. I feel like it's a good question. What else can she do? I guess doesn't matter what else you do. Maybe have a lot on delivery duty. This woman is also new. I guess she can do farming. That's what she likes to do. Let's just add her to crafting. She's not good at it, but she can do some primitive crafting and delivery. And then I don't care. And we have one more down here. The weaver. Okay, he's crafting and crafting. I guess that's alright. But when... yeah. Alright. This one is a laborer. I guess you can definitely do that. We don't have so many houses. Good. As always, use another crafter. Let's just grab her. Let's actually do this. First smelting, then crafting, then No laboring. 2, 3. These two are seldomly done, I guess. So let's have it like that. And she can become good at farming, so let's just have her do some farming. And then I don't care. I might need more housing. Let's just see if all houses are built. Looks like they are. Looks like they are. Only one can work at a field at a time. So, okay, this is just having everything, but I want this to be food source. Good like that. Doesn't need of those, just one. So a farm, and let's have that right beside this one. Rock is blocking this farm. Now it's getting late, so I can't see anything. Well, let's do that tomorrow then. Just only problem is that tomorrow is going to be winter. Right, there we go. Alright. So this is also 1. And in here, let's actually make this our, what can we call it? Our, we call it weaving farm. And we have a wheat farm, and then we have a, we could have a herb farm up here. This is just having everything.
Work, lads.
Yes.
We need to make this place look
it doesn't
better.
need to flax that much. So sage and garlic,
Happy days, all thanks to you.
and this can just be like tier 3. Something like that. I don't know if we need seeds
careful.
or what is going on. I want to make a compost pile plot. So we can make more of that. Do have a lot of water. So far so good. We need tin and bronze ingots. Now again, we need somebody to start collecting that.
The village is looking better and better.
And butchery. What is going on here? I am butchering a chicken. That takes a long time. Apparently. We do need the livestock thingy at some point. Look at that. When butchering we get 9 pieces of small meat. That's a lot. Okay, so let's just put it in here. Well, okay, we couldn't take it. That's just dumb. Sure. That's just have people do things here. Everybody should really just get some one-handed, right? And some
With more
shields so they
houses,
can
we
fight.
could make a small city there, don't you think?
Maybe not this guy. He could benefit more of this and that. They can become better. So for this we actually have some pretty skilled fighters. Guess maybe the reason why not everybody gets armor is because of their strength, but looks like our strength skill is pretty decent for most of people. And of course everybody can just go nuts in agility as well. Just need them to get higher in fighting skill. Yeah. Just be better at fighting. Go ahead and read all the books you can. We don't have a lot of simple books, but yeah, Camilla just went for a book. Great. Got some thatch. Do have a lot of food actually. There we go. And tomorrow is winter, so we are going to burn right through the food. Alright, this we are going to just do this. Okay, so let's have one managed workbench. And workers. This can be high priority. We need this to make a fishing rod, shovels, hose, everything we need to do simple stuff, production stuff. We need this for hunting. Alright, that is simple things. Do we need a simple pickaxe? I don't know. Let's have these 5 in here. Next. Did I have a shovel? Did I ask it to make shovels? Yes. Alright. In here, let's have a simple pickaxe. So let's have this one. Carpenter's hammer. Arrow basket. No, we don't need more of those. Copper nails. Be a good thing to have in here. What else? Let's take the simple axe as well, just to have one. So 3 things in here. These are also good to have nails foremost, and let's just have 20 of those. Oh no, alright, tool maker. We need straps And we need 15 straps. And we need arming suits. This can just be a one-off. Need one U-boat up top. Tank shields, let's make those over here. But from now on, we need 5 always. And let's see here. I am considering just have this always. Hopefully we will be getting some bronze ingots. This is better for farming. I want a water plant as well. And what else do I need from this? Nothing, I guess. Now we have what can we say? Deliberately dedicated 3 different workstations for this. Hopefully that helps. Alright, and we have a weaver thing here. And this might be the 3rd of this that we have. So might need some more linen. And we might need a 20. But this might just be stupid to have in here. I don't know what we are going to use this for, but let's just have 10 of it. If we can, we don't have any raisin. And then on this one, we have thatch and wool stuff. So we set 30 simple quotes at 20 rope. I want 30 or 40 of that linen. Let's have 20. This is going to be till first priority. In here, it doesn't matter a lot. It's not first priority. This is definitely not first priority. Question is, does this have to match? Hopefully it doesn't have to match these numbers. Alright, Weaver's Hut. We have all of this being done in here. But just take some of it out. Maybe the peasant stuff out here. But that will also make this higher priority. But let's try and find the peasant things in here. Clothing. Did we make it in here? Apparently not. Okay. So that has to be inside the weaver. But we can make the cape spawns in here. So how many did I ask for? 15. And these ones 15, and the frontier's helmets 15. Why not just make some sturdy gloves as well? That's some armor. Alright, so it was just the other way around. And remove this and go to clothing. Just top this off all the time. always have some of these that we can sell. Houses as well. Above. Might as well have some of these. Why not? I don't know. Do we have anything else? Civilian upper clothing? I don't know. Just have one. I guess that's how it's going to be. And yeah, I believe it's pretty hard to manage how much the different buildings have to be prioritized. I believe everything is pretty necessary, but seems to be pretty hard to get people to do what I want them to. Okay, so in here, let's just make tin ingots. I want to have 5 all the time. And in here, let's just make copper ingots. I would actually like to have 25 copper ingots all the time. Or bronze ingots. And in here, copper ingots, I would like to have, what, 15 all the time. Let's try and differentiate here on what priority they are. Bonus, let's just do it the same numbers as close to as possible. I would like to have 20 iron ingots whenever we get iron ore. Okay, so now we have done something. The tanner. Okay, he can make houses with leather knee pads. I don't know what else we're going to this guy for. Fruit fair. Clothing. Okay, I don't know. Alright, so I guess in this episode it's going to be about finished. It's going to be
With more
winter
houses, we could
tomorrow.
make a small city there, don't you think?
And well, you know what that means. Means that we have some
Hurry up
food
and
problems,
harvest, or
and we're
it's
going
snow
to
and
burn
root
through
stew
all our
for
food.
us.
But beside that, I don't know. We did fail to liberate Bradford. We got a hell of a lot of
With more
bandits
houses, we could make a
attacking
small
us.
city there, don't you think?
We got some more villages in this episode. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully, we are better
The
off.
village is looking better and better.
I do feel like we should move this further down the road. So I want to modify this. Relocate this. Let's move it on the outskirts of the city so they can just go out and hunt. The hunter's hut feels like it's more suited to have down here. I do of course want a guard post down here. At the gate. And what else? We should I do feel like I want to move the forester down here as well. So let's do that. That will free some space up there. Now I just went from ending the episode to doing some work here, but this could really also just be moved. But problem is, of course, we have the copper ore. But we could just set a mining camp up there. Grab the ore and forester. Locate. Want to put it over at the hunting spot. Why not? Why not? And that might want us to move the lock-in camps as well, but well. Could of course also have 2 of these, or have it outside the gate. Maybe it should just be just outside here. Well, I'll be thinking about that. I will be thinking about that. But, well, until next time, thank you for watching, and hopefully we can liberate Bradford in one of the coming episodes. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please leave me a comment or a like, and you're welcome to comment on my wine. I take it all on me. But thank you once again, and I'll see you guys the next time.